Good afternoon. You're watching Aztec Rugby on TVX Sports Video. I'm Randall, and I'm going to be taking you up to kickoff. I'm here with James DeLeo, our match day announcer. Today's matchup, it features the number 10 ranked Aztecs from San Diego State, and they're facing a virtually brand new team to D1A Rugby in Grand Canyon. For the home side, San Diego State, they're bringing back a lot of returning talent from last year, and we had a chance to catch up with them in training camp last week. So let's take a look and see what they had to say about today's matchup.
Yeah, Grand Canyon, it's been fun to watch that program flourish. We played them their first year in existence here on this field at San Diego State, and you could tell just from the get-go they had a young team that was extremely talented and athletic.
We have Grand Canyon University, our first game. Really excited. We played them a few years back, so it's good to see where we are, like how we've grown from a few years back.
It's kind of a revenge game. We've lost to them a couple times in sevens. Kind of have a sour taste in our mouth. Lost to them once in 15s, and then they're a very reputable program. They've been building. They got a lot of talented guys, but I think we're up to the challenge. We're ready to get some payback.
We're really excited about the Grand Canyon game. I personally remember every team we've lost against, and 2 years ago, Grand Canyon came to our place and they beat us, and we're really excited to have that challenge and play against them again.
Yeah, we've been excited for the first game of the year since last season, actually, and Grand Canyon's a good program. They're up and coming, and we've kind of seen them from a distance. Last time we played against them, it was a few years ago, and it was a really good game, so it'll be exciting to have them come out and host them and see what we can do.
Playing against GCU this year is going to be a big challenge. They're stepping into D1A Rugby, and I have a couple buddies on that team. I'm excited to play against them. Actually, my roommate for one of the U20s camps goes to GCU, so I'm excited to see him and play against him.
Also, it's our first home game, so we're expecting a big crowd and really excited to have a polished product on the field.
To watch them year over year grow their club, to grow the experience level, I think that most coaches would agree that they're one of those future powerhouse programs. So it's one of those games where you look at it so early in the schedule, and honestly, anything can happen.
So there you go. Anything can happen this early in the season. Now I want to bring in our game day announcer, James DeLeo. He's a former player, and he's an assistant for the Aztecs. Thanks for jumping in with us, man.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me.
James, I just met you for the first time today, and if the viewers out there are anything like I am, they probably want to know who is James DeLeo and why is he calling this game. So can you let us know a little bit of your rugby resume?
Yeah, I played rugby here at San Diego State 2007 to 2011. Now I'm able to coach here, give back to the program. Really looking forward to calling the game as well.
Awesome, dude. It's awesome to have you here with us, and we're looking forward to a great call from you and a great game today. So we're going to take a quick break here. When we come back, we're going to have your starting 15s, and we'll see you right back here on TVX Sports.
So the program's been around since 1958. We're a sports club on campus. We've had a history of success, one of the only teams to win a national championship. I think there's a small handful that have done that, and that was back in 1987. So tough schedule. We got to take it week by week, but you look at it, there's no weeks off.
We're really excited this year. Most of us, we've been playing since we were freshmen. We have a whole great core, and we're really looking forward to this year.
When I got here, we had 8 freshman starters, brand new coach. It was the start of a new era.
Really right now, we're just trying to compete across a different landscape. The game has changed so much in the last decade with these programs popping up, and we've kind of stayed the same. We're kind of that young team that's always hungry, trying to grind it out, kind of the pick up your lunch pail and go to work type of team. So
this is the last season for me. Got to give it all I can, so I'm really excited for that.
All right, we're back here on TVX Sports. Let us know if you're watching out there. You can tweet at us at TVX Sports Video, and don't forget to use the hashtag TVX Sports Live. Let's go ahead. Can we jump right to the starting lineups, please? For the forwards, let's go to the GCU starting. Oh, we got the standings up here real quick. Sorry about that, guys. You can see. Oh, here we go. We got the forwards up for GCU. Thanks, guys, in the booth. For the forwards, James, can you let us know what's going on with these guys?
They have a big crew. A lot of big forwards that are going to try to have good go forward ball against our squad there. Yeah.
How about the backs?
Big, expansive rugby. Look for them to keep the ball in hand and work it through the phases.
Okay. There's the backs up on the screen there. Okay, and then moving forward into the starting 15 for San Diego State with the forwards. The big story for me is Jacob Jorstad. He's moving up from 8-man.
Yep, correct. He went from 8 to our tight head prop. He's an All-American. They've moved him on over there. It's worked out really well. We also have Liddell, first game playing rugby today. Look for him to make a big impact. And
then in the backs for San Diego State, what can you tell us about these guys? We got a lot of familiar faces: Austin Schweitzer, Harrison Barkham, Lupian, but we got some new guys in the wings. Yeah, we have 2 new wings in there. Jake Squared, I guess we'll call them today. They're really good ball in hand, like I was saying, real fast. Look for them out on the edge and make an impact. All right, cool. We're going to take one more break before we get the game going, but before we do, I want to make sure we get in the programming note for next week. We got St. Mary's coming in to Montezuma Mesa, so make sure you tune in. It's going to be another 1 p.m. kickoff, and we hope you join us on TVX Sports Video for that one. So we're going to take one more quick break, and we'll be back with James, and our color guy's going to jump in, Oren Catret. Look forward to that. All right, so join us back here on TVX Sports. Kickoff here from San Diego State. Oren, how are we doing today? Beautiful day out here in San Diego.
Great day on top of the mesa here.
How was the ride in?
Ride in was beautiful.
Fantastic. Fantastic. As we were saying, GCU, brand new program. A lot of All-Americans, very well coached. Looking forward to this game.
Very up-and-coming squad.
San Diego State with the kick out. They're going to have the ball in here for a line out. Oren, you were a back. What would you say is the most important thing that forwards bring to the game?
Definitely go forward ball, getting this quick ball right out of the gate, giving us a chance to get an overlap on the outside.
Great bit of information. New here, we have an Esamot, our scrum half, throwing in the ball. Did a lot of it during sevens, and as you can see, still's got the talent there to get it done. Shifting the ball out wide through the hands here. Jake the Goblin, as they call him, mainly because he looks like James Franco. I don't know if you've noticed that. Kind of hard here from the screen, but take my word for it. Aztecs continue to keep the ball at work here, shifting it through. And again, the phase work continues to keep ball in hand. They're looking really good, Oren. How do you feel about this?
Feel really well about this. Very good forward ball right there. Good drive. Creating overlap.
We're having a penalty here. Holding on against San Diego State. Or not released, I'm sorry. Ball to GCU.
Good hard running by the front pack so far.
Now that's the one thing. The penalties will catch up to you, trying to keep as much of those out of the game as possible. Line out here to Grand Canyon University. Oren, you're the strength coach here at San Diego State. Anything you saw with the early lifts that may be highlighting any guys that stood out to you there?
Oh, definitely. We got a lot of young guys that have a really, really good drive and mental capacity for this game.
That's always good.
Showed a lot of toughness, a lot of grit. Hopefully they can build on what they learned in the past week and take that forward into the season.
Definitely. Sorry, late on the call there. San Diego State with the defensive line-out take. Good bit of hands there by Nick Lupien, our outside center. Stingy defense as well on display here by GCU. Now, the one quick thing I can tell about this GCU team, their launch is fantastic. And it looks like we're going to have a knock there. Just a little bit of shortcoming there by Curtis. Nothing too bad, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Knock the ball on. Going to scrum down here to GCU.
Going for the line out here. Excellent kick.
Great kick, finds touch. San Diego State going to look to try to steal or alter the GCU line out here. There we go. We got another one stolen. 2 for 2 on defensive. It's always a great stat to have there. Austin Switzer with the clearance. Diving over the penalty against GCU. Look for San Diego State to clear. Set up a line out.
Harrison Barkman with the kid.
Well done, Oren. Nice. Good thing that you know everybody. It's like you work for the program. Here we are again. San Diego State setting up their 4-man line out here. Got to give GCU time to match those numbers as they do. Good thing about that 4-man line out is it's a little confusing. It's tough to cover.
It's tough when you actually put forwards and with the backs lining up going against the same opposition. It creates a lot of gaps, a lot of uncertainty in the defensive line.
Again, another nice line out thrown by Esmont. Find a bit of an overlap here to Nick. Nick with one of the best stiff arms in all of America. I don't know if you knew. Better than John Cena. It's true. We have a penalty again. San Diego State with the ball. Harrison will look to clear and set up a line out. Oren, in your time playing, do you ever have any injuries, maybe of like the mouth?
Oh yeah.
I noticed something missing there. It looks really good.
Yeah, I'm on my second implant for my front teeth.
Jeez.
Already had one. Cap got knocked out. So now I'm back to number 2.
I heard Zach Shapiro starting a crowdfund or maybe a Kickstarter to get that tooth to be gold. Is that true?
It is true. Once the page goes live,
okay.
I committed to match whatever donations that he can come up with.
So you're saying if we get the funds raised to get you a gold tooth, it's going to happen? That's what I'm hearing.
There's a good chance.
I like it. Here we go again with the 4-man line out. A little sloppy there. GCU is able to make a mess of it. And we're going to have a knock on against San Diego State. Scrum down to GCU. I'd like to take this time thank everybody that's coming out, able to watch the game here on TVX. Like we were saying earlier in the broadcast in the pregame, Liddell Dunlap is his first game actually playing rugby at Loosehead Prop.
Ball stolen.
And he got a good left shoulder there and really made a mess of it. Now we have the ball here. Fantastic bit of scrumming by San Diego State. We have a shepherding call here against San Diego State. Just kind of got to get some, and they're going to take the ball quick. A big run by the inside center there, Austin Taufo. The one thing you can always count on, and it's mainly based off the coaching by Joe Fontana, San Diego State will always bring defense, and you can see that on display right now. That chop technique, really get these guys down to the ground as quick as possible and set up that poach is evident. Knock on, as you saw there, by GCU, and now we have a scrum to San Diego State. The backs that San Diego State have, fantastic group from the connection to Austin to Harrison out to Nick Lupian. Look for them to have a bit of open play here. Again, a good scrum by San Diego State. Harrison looks to kick the clear. Bit of an unorthodox kick, but gets the job done. Great coverage by the San Diego State defense. And look to launch right here at GCU. GCU looks a little lost out there on offense. Just, the pressure that San Diego State's putting is definitely hard to match. But I'm sure they'll figure it out here. We got a penalty against San Diego State. They take the quick tap. Again, great launch by San Diego State. GCU really figuring out their offensive here. You'll see a couple of these errant passes. I'll tell you, it is really windy out here. So that's definitely causing a little bit of those loose passes by both sides. Oren, when it gets really windy, what do you like to do? Do you fly kites?
Do not fly kites.
Oh, you should. It's soothing.
Do not fly kites.
Oh, well.
Not one of my fortes.
I don't think he has that. Not at all?
Not at all.
Oh, it's sad.
More of the parachuting in.
Oh, nice. With the loft. Looks here that GCU is going to kick 4 points. Just past halfway here.
They are with the wind here, so could work out in their favor.
Kick here by Avery Longbury, the scrum half. Apologize for any names. I'll say that right now. Any names that I butcher, please bear with me, because I definitely will. But GCU looking to get the first points on board here. A nice strike. Just off to the left. 22 drop here for San Diego State. Austin with the ball in hand.
See if we can get a good chase down by San Diego State.
The kicking that Harrison has, very, very good. I've seen it practices all day, before every practice, and definitely got to bring that to it right now.
Get there!
Pretty poor chase by San Diego State. Got to get the that defensive line and not let these guys get a good run on them.
Good run. Oh, and put back.
Great tackle by the freshman Austin. He's made a huge impact on the club. Very relatively, obviously brand new to San Diego State, being a freshman. Joe Fontana, Coach Fontana, has huge remarks for him, and you can see the type of play he brings to the field. Again, here we have a line out to San Diego State. So far, so good on the offensive line outs. Again, nicely taken. Big run by the tight head prop, Jake Jorstad. Held up in contact. We have a knock on here. Ball with GCU. They have advantage. The inside center here for GCU has great pace, great go forward ball. It's always tough to tackle someone like that.
The Aztec back's going to have to get a good launch here.
High tackle against our lock there, James Heinzman. And we have a penalty. Most likely you're going to see GCU go for points here.
Let's go, stay!
And they do. Little known fact, Oren, just kind of get this out there. I've seen you drop goal. One of the best. You're one of the best I've ever seen.
I have my moments.
I've seen some kicks that you put out there are absolutely dynamite. So
they're very rare, few and far between. But
when you do,
I have been known.
Ice in your veins, as they say.
Have been known.
Yeah.
Short side of legendary.
You only YOLO once, so. Kick is up.
Straight through.
Nice strike. 3-0 GCU. Yeah, you keep the ball in hand long enough, it put the defense under a lot of pressure. Penalties like that happen, and that's how the cookie crumbles. Am I right, Oren?
That is true. Let's just see how the Aztecs respond here. Still really early. Still have a lot of time on the clock in the first half.
Yeah, they've been playing a lot of good defense. Just that ball in hand kind of getting away from us, trying to maybe do a little bit too much.
Still a fairly young squad that we have out here.
Definitely.
As far as playing together.
Yep.
So
first real competitive game playing together at this 15 out here.
First game jitters, get them out of the way.
First game of the year, can't hold anything back now. That ball taken in there by GCU. Very shifty, the fly half for GCU. Great with ball in hand, as we've seen.
With good hard runners like they have.
Yeah,
don't
they're
look for them
forwards.
to clear it out very often.
Yeah.
See if STC can capitalize here.
Most likely look for a line out. They've done real well. I believe 4 for 4 so far. Harrison with the kick, downhill. Try to get him maybe within the 5. Look for him to do a little bit of loose footy. There's the kick. Beauty. Oh, wow.
Into the wind, held it up there a little
Oh,
bit.
wow. And the tough thing with that, if you don't have any chase, you have a fragmented defense, and that's what happens.
The chase can't kick complacent like that. That's
100%. You're right. Oh, and just got a little too eager, and we have a knock on there.
Tried to pass before he had the ball.
You need the ball to pass. It's true. As we had mentioned in the pregame, Jake Jorstead, he's playing tight head, was our 8-man last year. Was an All-American, had a fantastic year, was pegged as a tight head at that next level. So still trying to, he's figuring out a lot about it, but he's got a great profile and he's doing very well, very coachable guy. Good right shoulder there. Esmont, who always just finds space, always good with on the feet. It's insane to see.
He's got that motor.
Austin feeding it out to Curtis, but he's alone out there. Good. I don't even know what to say. That was awesome. A loss for words. And you know me, Warren. I never am.
Hard to find you speechless.
Oh, true. Penalty here. And they take the quick tap.
We're going to need some guys to run on the ball really
and
good sidestep. Good
fantastic
step
by Patty Walsh.
Good sidestep.
And there's the try. Art Flink. Ain't nothing but a Flink thing, baby. Puts it down in the corner.
He's from the 925.
Is that for real?
That is a real thing.
Send it. That brings the score 5-3 San Diego State. Look looking good. That was fantastic bit of rugby.
A lot of talent coming out of NorCal.
Really? Like
making their way down to Southern California to display their skills.
Anyone you like to highlight in particular?
Just the coaching staff alone. Take a look.
Oh, it's true. Alan Lichtel,
Joe Fontana.
both of the Parcell brothers. And Alex Ross.
The.
Yeah, son of Rick Ross. Whoa. So, kicking against the wind here. Going to be a tough kick.
Way to go, Stay!
Wind moving north to south at a 2-knot degree. I don't know if that's how I'm not a scientist, but I'm pretty sure that's a lot of wind. Look for Harrison to try to nudge it through here. Bring the score 7-3. Nice strike. Uses the wind and it's through. Fantastic foot. Wow.
Great job by San Diego State, keeping their composure when they were down 0-3, working the phase play. Miracles happen.
As Will Ferrell would say, everyone needs to keep their composure.
Keep your composure.
7-3, San Diego State live from Montezuma Mesa.
Again, big shout out to TVX Sports, live streaming on YouTube.
We thank everybody for checking in and watching with us. Week 1 here, D1A Rugby.
Let's go, hit somebody.
Grand Canyon with the restart. Nice hide on the ball. And a good take by Kai, the 8-man. Again, second year here playing at San Diego State, relatively new to the sport, and he's picked it up really well. There's a lot to say for kids that are coachable. I'll tell you that right now. You can have all the talent in the world. If you're not coachable, you're not going to get very far. And San Diego State has a good knack of finding those guys and making good players out of them.
Effort and attitude, two things you cannot coach.
And height.
Height, yeah.
Yeah, we missed that train. Shoot.
Should have gotten new parents.
I hope your parents aren't watching.
Nah.
Great cookies, though.
Great cookies.
The best.
Great cookies.
Shout out Oren's mom. Snickerdoodle, for sure. So again, here we have a line out for San Diego State, just about halfway. Austin with the cleanup. Nice running with the ball in hand.
Jorstad.
Pass out to Big Red. One of the grittiest players on the San Diego State rugby team. Always comes to play. Have a penalty against GCU. Diving over was the call.
They have no 9 here.
He's all alone. And a good bump there by Pat Walls. He's definitely been hitting the gym. Put on a couple kilos. Looking good this year. Great work by the loose head prop of GCU. Right over the ball, makes the tackle, pops up to his feet. Able to poach, get control of the ball. Now this ball is going to stay in.
Staying in. Picked up by Ari Flink.
Passes it out to Papas Fritas. Jake Danny. Again, there he is, Austin. He's all over the place. He's making a good name for himself here early on in the season.
San Diego State catches the ball a little flat-footed here.
You're definitely right on that.
Good launch by GCU can slow them down in a heartbeat.
The old Tongan handshake, that was nice. I've got a few of those in my ear.
Jolie.
Finds a little bit of an overlap. Always
Good
shifty.
step on by Ari Flink.
Looks for an off-throw. Finds Harrison. Harrison Barkham puts a bit of the step on him. He's all alone. And there he is, Esamont. Always there. Always there.
They play the ball quick here. They get a big overlap on the outside.
They definitely have the man here. Went backwards, we're okay. Great scrag defense by GCU. That's not what you want to do in that situation. Probably just want to take it in. Looks like he's been taking some salsa classes in ENS 280. Again, GCU right over the ball. Very good at that. This is what's going to happen if you go in alone and not able to keep your feet. Support isn't there. Balls get turned over. Turned. You heard me right. GCU going to look to clear. Tough kick here. Going uphill on the flat field.
Ball is staying in.
That's going to stay in. Jake Vassar with the ball in hand. And there he is. That's our new great. He's just figuring it out. Loves the game. It's fantastic to see him out there running with it.
Nick Lupian getting him a little shaky there.
Looks to be all right, but yeah, a little high tackle, but it's going to be all right. 24 minutes in, 7-3 San Diego State. Harrison with the kick.
That ball staying in.
That kicking this down wind. That way is pretty tough. Yeah, like we were saying.
Into the wind.
Nicely taken by Ari Flink. He takes the quick tap. He's all alone. And there we are again. GCU right over the ball. It's I would say third or fourth time San Diego State goes alone, and that's what you see. Quick tap taken and cleared out by GCU.
Great kick by GCU, keeping it in.
Might try to let this thing run.
Ooh.
Doesn't go out the back. We'll have a drop 22.
San Diego State looking a little frantic. Maybe slow it down a little bit.
Just play within themselves. Usually things work out. The plan that Coach Alex Litchik's put in place, obviously, proof's in the pudding. After that kick, he got a knock on, a little bit of miscommunication by GCU.
Good hard
big man from
right
Pasadena, James Heisman, keeping his feet together. Very nicely done. Playing advantage on that original knock on. Balby here with San Diego State for the scrum. San Diego State been doing pretty well here with a relatively brand new front row. Last year, San Diego State scrum was very good. Had a lot of senior leadership on that side. Tough to, have an entire front row change out. But against a good pack here, GCU, they're holding their own very well.
Good stick and run. Good hard running.
And nice play by the backs here. Good quick ball is what you need. Good punch by the forwards here. And the support's there. Little chip over. And nice recovery. Chase. Still with ball in hand. Close here. It might be get pinged for diving over against GCU. It was. Got a quick tap by Esamat Wardek. Looks like
he's in.
Not sure. Got a bad angle from us here. Not sure exactly what happened. But it looks like GCU is going to have the ball. Not too sure. You see that one, Owen?
Did not. A lot of obstruction in my way.
And GCU successfully clears, and they'll have the ball here with the line out. 7-3, San Diego State. San Diego's been putting a good display of defensive lineouts so far. They're definitely going to want to keep that. GCU is going to look for most likely a high percentage throw to keep the ball in hand. Maybe look to clear, being inside, I believe, their own 22. San Diego State making another mess of it. Yeah, the defensive lineout of San Diego State looking to be one of their strong suits 28 minutes into the game.
It's good to see this young pack being really aggressive.
Both teams, 30 minutes in, look very fresh. Definitely know that they've been putting in the work outside of practice to keep fit as possible. A nice little miss here. Finds him in the corner. Jake's going to look to step. Great tackle by the 13 of GCU, able to keep him in. Quick rugby is what San Diego State does.
Good tackle by GCU.
Yeah, they are fantastic in defense, that is for sure. San Diego State taking it high into contact. That's what you see happens there. Gets a little caught up. Big run from the freshman Liddell. Nice clear out by the forwards.
Just pinging away at them.
And they're able to take the ball away there. That's what happened. We've seen it a couple times here. When you run alone, you're going to get the ball turned over. Big tackle by Curtis Schmidt. Gonna have penalty. Yep, GCU holding on to the man. Can't do that. 30 minutes in, still 7-3, San Diego State. Both of us went to state, had a great time. If you were talking out there, anyone's looking to pick a school, why would you pick San Diego State, Oren?
Just the facilities alone.
Fantastic facilities, a lot of famous alumni, and a lot of people just love San Diego State. You know who loves San Diego State the most? Harambe.
Harambe.
Yeah, big, rest in peace, but gone too soon. Loved San Diego State.
He was on display here, wasn't he?
I don't.
He did a little campus walk.
Oh yeah. I missed that, unfortunately.
On his trip to the San Diego Zoo.
Yeah.
Came down, did a little campus walk, shook some hands.
It's hard to find a jersey for Harambe. It's real tough. And San Diego State keeps the ball here on the line out.
Slips one, takes three, bring him down.
That's always good when you can suck in three guys on defense. Nice line there by Ari Flink. He finds two people in the same area, but it ends up working out. Might have a knock on here. On had a knockdown with the ball in hand. They're going to have a yellow card against GCU. So San Diego State will play the next 10 minutes with a one-man advantage. San Diego State with ball in hand here. A little bit flat-footed, that pack there, but again, a big run by the freshman. Loose head prop. GCU very good over the ball. Make the tackle pop up very, very quickly. That's tough to coach, and that definitely comes down to fitness.
GCU catching SDSU on the back foot.
Again, we're seeing a lot of high tackles. Usually that, the precursor to that is fitness. As the fitness goes, the body height goes, and the tackles get higher, and the penalties, stack up. With a man advantage here, look to put the ball in. He's had a tough time putting it down there so far.
and gets it up this time.
Look for San Diego State to use that advantage, one man at hand, maybe even go full line out here. It's the first time we've seen that utilized by them. Again, not sure. That's just what I would think they would do here. Not straight. That's always... Yeah, you really don't want to see that, especially when you have that close into try time. But we'll have a scrum down here for GCU. San Diego State's been doing pretty well, especially in those defensive scrums against them. So we'll see what we can work with here. Warren, you tried a little bit of front row, right? Weren't you looking at a little bit of hooker there for a minute?
A little bit of hooker. The only problem was the forwards couldn't handle my play calls and lineouts.
That's true. Could you give me just a quick rundown? If you know, what would a generic lineout be for you?
It's all condiments.
Like relish or
like relish.
Relish.
Call them relish.
Yeah. Where would a relish ball go?
Relish would go deep.
Relish. Okay, makes sense.
Relish would go deep.
Where are we
it's
talking?
A little sweet, little spicy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. It's a good. I can get with that. Mustard in the middle, obviously.
Middle.
That
always.
Yeah. And grilled onions up front.
Up front.
Yes. Good.
Put those on first.
It's a weird way to do it. Because as you know,
good launch by San Diego State here.
GCU kicks it clear. Jake Daniel have the ball in hand. Looks to shift it wide out to the shifty Ari Flink. An interesting chip.
Looked like he missed.
Picked up by Grand Canyon. State right over the ball. Probably not how Ari drew it up, but it's going to get the job done. Again, yellow card right now to GCU. Definitely would want to see San Diego State use that man advantage, but great defense on display. Kick finds touch. Line out to San Diego State. Look for San Diego State to have a big punch here right in the middle of the Antelope defense.
Definitely have to give GCU credit for playing a man down, and it looks like it's not even showing.
Oh, and a new bit of line out, but GCU stands strong. They're able to get the job done. That would have definitely tricked me. State getting pretty fancy with the ball out there, able to keep it in hand. Look for them to use that space. Gonna have a knock on there. Just doing a little too much. 6 minutes here into the card. Week 1, D1A Rugby, USA Rugby, Sports.
Again, thank you for those who are tuning into our YouTube channel with TVX Sports.
Fantastic program that we're putting on for you today.
Another day out here on the Mesa at San Diego State.
Hashtag you're welcome. Good scrum, and it's taken by San Diego State. Again, using that man advantage here, but a bit of sloppy play there by the backs. It looks like we might have a knock on here. They're going to let him play. State still has the ball. Oh, almost lost it. Caught it with his knees. It's definitely new. Don't see that often.
Still able to get the ball out.
Again, look at Grand Canyon right over the ball. But he's all alone. Nice clear out by the two props, Liddell and Jake. Gonna have a penalty there. Again, we're just a lot of diving over, a little bit sloppy by GCU around the breakdown.
Going for points here.
Yep, looks good. Try to, anytime you're, especially with that man advantage, but anytime you're near the post can get 3 free ones. You're always gonna do that.
With this wind, it's gonna have to put a little bit more on it.
A little bit of, would you say mustard?
A little bit of mustard.
Nice. San Diego State looking for the tee. Chase Pickwell running it out. Look at him run.
Some celebrity appearances on the sidelines.
Yeah, definitely a who's who of USA Rugby.
Kevin Battle to our left.
Correct. To our right, Zach Test.
Zach Test.
It's pretty cool. I'm starstruck. Man. Wow. You know what we need?
Also, San Diego Legion's Gil Covey on the sidelines today.
He's looking pretty fit. Pretty fit. There's the kick. And it's good as gold. Brings the score 10-3. San Diego State. Just nearing the end of that first half.
Let's see how both these packs finish out this first half.
Definitely see a little bit of some tired legs out there. A lot of travel for GCU. Arizona's not close. Even though anything east of Ingram is pretty much Arizona.
The Valley.
Here we have the reset. You never really want that to happen. Oh, and a good bit of footwork there by Austin Switzer. Nice launch by the GCU Antelopes. Just bringing down the big man. Rumbling and stumbling. Good to keep it in hand by Curtis Schmidt. And once again, San Diego State out on the front foot. The 7, Ronald Sally, he's fantastic over the ball. He's been there all day making turnovers happen. Again, San Diego State takes a quick tap.
Wardak.
Oh, and a great tackle. A fantastic tackle. He's
San Diego State looking to slow it down here.
About the 3rd or 4th diving over there against GCU. State will look to find the line out. Might take us right into halftime.
And right into halftime.
So that brings us end of the first half, 10-3, San Diego State over the Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Take a little bit of a break here. We'll come back, have a quick little bit of interviews. Stay tuned. Good. Look forward to a next good second half. Roll State.
Cavs come away with it, and it's Conrad. And a flag flies. Should be man-up opportunity coming up here for Virginia. And they're deadly there. Crouch score! We've got a one-goal game. It's 11-10 with 2:13 to go here in the third.
Yeah, you wonder about the energy level of Cornell. You wonder if Coach Kerwick wants to take a timeout, kind of let them get a breather. Because when you have to play this tempo for 60 minutes, guys are going to start to get tired. You're going to start putting guys in that might not have kind of logged the minutes that you would want them to log before going into a game like this.
At San Diego State, Montezuma Mesa. I'm with the D1 Commissioner, Kevin Battle. Thank you for being here with us. Also, Santa Barbara Academy head coach.
Yes.
Had a great game today. Really took it to the San Diego State B-side. Fantastic bit of rugby. Just to kind of start with the D1A landscape, is there anything you're looking forward to this year that the viewers at home can look forward to, I guess?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of great things happening this year. I mean, one with Grand Canyon. I mean, it's been a fantastic Division I AA program the last couple of years. So it's good to see them out here stepping it up. With the Varsity Cup that is recently folded, we got a lot of good teams that are back into the hunt. So with Cal, obviously BYU came back last year, Navy, Army. So we got a lot of great teams. The postseason is going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the whole thing with rugby in general, just kind of making that definite splash with the youth here. Is there any kind of programs that we're looking at for the younger kids that are kind of building in and things of that nature?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I know from my own personal experience when I was coaching college rugby, when I first started, it was rare to have a young man come through who had rugby experience.
Yeah.
And now, particularly with the San Diego programs here locally, but just all across the state and across the country, the number of young men and young women who are coming into college with 10 years of experience, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years of experience before they get to college. I mean, it's making all the difference, and certainly making college coaches' life a lot easier.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to teach the whole overhand pass kind of hot potato thing.
No more. This is how you hold a ball. I mean, they're coming in saying, "Well, coach, what do you think about it doing a 2-4-2 attack structure?"
It's awesome. So it's awesome.
It's fantastic.
And with the whole Cals and BYU getting back into the fold at D1A, and San Diego State were playing both of those teams this year, making much more of a competitive landscape of rugby. Do you think that's going to have a good benefit towards the ultimate goal for a lot of these kids, try to get to the Eagles, that whole competitive nature?
Yeah, well, certainly. I mean, it ups the standard of competition, which ups the standard of training. I mean, as I'm looking out here and seeing the San Diego State fellas and the Grand Canyon fellas, I mean, some big boys.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys are putting in a tremendous amount of work off the field in order to get this type of preparation. So I know that the national team coaches have to be kind of smiling, saying, hey, now we got the best teams, the best players playing against each other week in and week out. And that's what we hoping to deliver with D1A, is to pit the best against the best, so that cream rises to the top. And I mean, I used to coach against the San Diego State team, and it's a much different group of guys now than it was back when I was coaching college rugby.
Yeah. That's you hit it right on there. It's awesome to see. I mean, every week you're seeing competitive rugby being played, and it's only going to make a better end product for USA Rugby.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing too, is giving young people something to aspire to.
Yeah.
So no longer is college rugby the old frat guys who have a keg on the side of the on the pitch. I mean, we have some great looking athletes. And there's a good number of people are out here today, a lot of young folks, and they're looking out here saying, hey, I want to be that guy. And that guy is a San Diego State guy or a Grand Canyon guy. Or I know with my academy, I mean, they're asking me, Coach, can you introduce me to Coach Cam Wiper? Can you introduce me to Alex Lichtig? And so that's exciting that what's happening at the college level is causing excitement and inspiring the younger folks as well.
Yeah. Well, we're about to get the second half kickoff. Thank you very much for sitting down and talking with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
Good luck with you for the rest of the season. We look forward to a great D1A season.
Yeah, likewise.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
And we're back. Second half action.
Hello. Montezuma Mesa. Beautiful day. Rugby, sports, athletics. How you feeling, Oren? You look great.
I'm feeling great.
Sun's out, guns out.
Look good, feel good, announce good.
Ooh.
Want to give a quick shout out to Mike Purcell, Hall of Fame Eagle.
Try score, shot caller.
Watching from Davis, California, the 35-30.
Sup? Kickoff. In for Grand Canyon University, looking to start the second half. Ball taken cleanly by San Diego State. And look to kind of keep on where they were trucking in that first half there. Good go forward ball by the forwards, a punch. And then look to let the backs have a good play out wide. Esamot, the scrum half for San Diego State, just has a knack for finding little nooks and crannies and making some gainway.
Good play by the forwards here. She's coming out with some new blood, new energy.
Penalty against GCU for a high tackle. As the game starts to wear on, that's when the fitness really comes into play. So we'll see how that affects both sides of sorry. Kick finds touch. Line out here for San Diego State.
The ball almost hit that dog.
That is a dog.
This is a pet-friendly environment, so if you're around, feel free to come out.
Spay and neuter your pets. If I miss prices right.
Again, like, want to talk about TVX Sports Studios, streaming live on YouTube.
A long throw. Don't know. It looked like it might have been drawn up that way. Loop-de-loo, skip around. San Diego State here with the ball. A little bit high in contact. They'll look to get that ball to ground as they do. And again, punch with those forwards. GCU has great defense, that's for sure. Big run by the freshman forward, Liddell Dunlap. Lock Pat Walls, always good with ball in hand. Some of the best footwork forward or back on the team. Actually can kick for points too if need be. Saw it.
Attaboy, Harry!
A little bear crawl for a couple more meters there.
It's our man Trevor, like we're saying, very, very gritty on the pitch. GCU definitely bringing the heat this second half with that defensive launch. State not getting very far, just kind of working it across the field, looking to maybe wear out.
Still a solid launch from GCU defensively.
Oh, definitely. They're right over the ball, and he is again. Again, we're getting the high tackle call. A little slow to get up, I believe is. Oh, no, he's just tying his ship. And San Diego State calling for the T. They're going to look to add points. The T being ran out by Aztec, San Diego State alum Gil Covey.
Like I said before the half, just got a contract offer from the San Diego Legion professional rugby team.
Young man, getting paid, getting paid. Also right here close to the booth, we have Audier. He's actually going to be working for an alumni, Wiggles. Wiggles, if you're watching, congratulations on getting married pretty soon. I miss you. I miss you, Wig man. I miss you. He's not watching. He's too busy.
He's too busy planning his wedding.
Whoa. And being an accountant. But not like Ben Affleck, the accountant. Like he's a real accountant.
Just a boring accountant.
Yeah.
Just looks at numbers.
But he wiggles around all the time. Thus
Loves the wiggle.
Uh-huh.
Loves
What's up, babe?
wiggle.
What's up, babe? That's how he talks. The kick is up. And it's just wide there. Dotted down by GCU. Look for them to get a restart. Definitely going to get ahead of your man here so he can't nudge it forward. There's the kick. Nicely taken in the air by Harrison.
The first one.
Curtis Schmidt definitely has to have over 10 runs today, putting the foot down. And a couple of bit of line breaks. If he's on your fantasy team today, he's definitely getting you some points with those scrums as well.
Big run by the freshman.
GCU right over the ball again. Oh, and a big hit by the 13.
Lined him up perfectly.
Nice tackle.
Followed up by a little talk, which is always nice.
Kick finds touch. Look for State to set up a line out here. Look for some points. Forgot to mention that the yellow card is up. GCU back at full strength. Check the hit here on instant replay. Boom. Well done.
Must have been a Chevy, dog.
See, I see what you did there. GCU takes the ball. Bit frantic defense by San Diego State. Going to look to realign here and get a good launch. Nice run by Grand Canyon. Even better tackle by the tight head, Jake Jorstad. Not rolling away against San Diego State. GCU.
A quick tap.
Yes, sir.
Nick Lupien always has a knack for finding the ball, going after it.
He's great on defense. A lot of great tackles by him.
Some say he's the pride of La Mesa.
Helix High, correct?
Helix alum.
High tackle against San Diego State. Playing advantage there. Look for them to kick to clear, set up a line out. I kind of shanked that one. But it got the job done. Better than I would have done. That's for sure.
Doubt it.
That's true, man. I can kick.
Let's see what kind of line-out call they have. Let's see what's going to be a relish.
You think they're going relish here? I'm calling mustard. Looks like it. Not really sure. Grilled onions?
Grilled onions.
Oh, and a good step. He finds a space.
Marcia Brown and GCU's in for a try.
Great line break by GCU. Set that try up. That brings a score 8-10. San Diego State pending the points. Could look to bring it all even. Good line break by the fly half. Really set that up.
It could have been the mustache.
It is.
Could have been the mustache.
Feathered and lethal. But all in all, great work by GCU. Dot down that try in the corner. Going to be a tough kick, but the wind for sure has died down. Makeable kick, that's for sure. 48 minutes in. 10-8, San Diego State. Not the most ideal way you want to start a half if you're San Diego State. Probably the ideal way you want to start the half if you're GCU. Give a shout out to all our alum watching overseas, and we got a couple in Ireland. Clay Conrad, if you're watching. I know you're not, but if you are.
Stephen Anthony Mulhall.
Yes. Quiet on the set. He's eyeing it. He's eyeing it down.
Has he done it?
Beauty. Nice kick. Fantastic. That brings us a 10-10 all. 9 minutes into the second half. Fantastic kick by the scrum half.
Not your typical body type for a 9. He's getting it done.
He's fantastic around the pitch. He's getting everything done. Great with ball in hand. Perfect pass. Great kick. And he managed to hold on to the ball. Got him up there. Good kick.
Might need to get checked for CTE after that one.
Is that something you can check for right away?
Possibly.
Nice clear out. San Diego State has the ball.
Chip over the top. Recovered. Nope.
Not really sure what's going on here. We're going to play the advantage. Harrison here going to nudge it into the corner. San Diego State set up a line out. We'll try to get some points and enter everybody's favorite time, try time. Make sure to like us on Facebook, TVX Sports Video. You're on Facebook right now, so just do it. Just hit like. Thumbs up. You know what I really want Facebook to bring? The dislike button. Oh, and unfortunate there. GCU makes a mess of the San Diego State line out.
San Diego State trying to fight hard to get that ball back. And they do. Walls having to get slowed down by our captain. Look to see a big launch here.
They're going to set up the scrum.
Both squads sound really fired up here. GCU not looking to give up any more points. San Diego State trying to get out of the tie.
Games are won in the scrum.
Brendan Purcell, Coach Brendan Purcell.
Oh. GCU definitely has the momentum at this point. Fantastic game so far.
For San Diego State, these are the scrums you live for. Coach Brendan Purcell instills this in them. And picked off the back.
Kai Simmons all alone there. Just short.
Big country trying to get it done.
Still just short. Great defense here by GCU. The lanky one, Patty Walls. Again,
getting put back.
Great defense so far by GCU. Finds a little soft edge. That outside center, GCU just kind of shot up. Austin was able to see the gap.
Good launch here by GCU. Outstanding defense so far. See if San Diego State can just maintain phase after phase.
Definitely going back is what you don't want. Frantic offense, controlled defense is what you're seeing right now. Looks like the GCU man's got to let go. He does.
See a lot of good hard running here and the defense.
You know, they're not really getting much yardage. You know, San Diego State, when you're on defense for that long, making all those tackles, that eventually wears you down. Penalty against GCU. We're going to have a scrum here to San Diego State. 53 minutes into the game. 10-10.
San Diego State can peel it back here. Get back.
Try to get a couple yards, maybe a try. That's the ideal situation here. Points on the board. Can't leave this area without points, whether it be a try or a kick. Nice platform there. San Diego State rushing. Big hole.
And Jake Danny pops it up. And puts it in for a try. Really clipped it on that one.
Fantastic bit of rugby. Throughout that entire time, though, GCU is putting on a great defense. It's always tough to let up points, but when you get in that area, and your back's against the wall, it's difficult. But great show there by GCU. Even better there by San Diego State. First try for Jake Vassar, San Diego State. Many more to come for this freshman wing. I think you called that. You did. B, you should be a little more confident in that. Good stuff, dude. That was nice.
It's nice having both wings named Jake.
Jake squared.
Can't really miss.
That's true. You can't really mess that up. Here's a little replay there. Great miss out wide.
Good hands.
Allstate. They should sponsor us. If you're listening, Allstate, feel free. Ooh, you know.
Roll State.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Kicks wide, not good. 15-10, San Diego State. 55 minutes gone.
Again, big shout out to Gil Covey coming back, giving back to the program, running the tee.
Is that? No. Is that? It's not. Okay. I thought it was.
You know, all week at practice, we've had the pleasure of having the Vanilla Gorilla, a.k.a. the Shep, come out, hype our boys up a little bit.
It's always great to have him out. This kick may not go 10.
Still taken by San Diego State.
But again, I have a penalty here for tackling the man in the air. We'll look to kick to clear. Set up a line out. Lineouts definitely hasn't been as good in the second half here for San Diego State. Definitely was one of their good points first half. The kick will find touch. Just bit. Very nice kick.
If you haven't noticed, the SDSU Aztecs are wearing their new Aztec calendar jerseys.
All black, black out. Substitution here. Our out pops Lydell Dunlap. Tough there, that's not going to work. Somehow San Diego State able to keep the ball in their attacking zone. Like we said, this point of the field, you got to get points. A little bit of a high tackle, definitely advantage being played there. Advantage still being played. Might use it here. Yep, here we go. High tackle may look to go for points, just right ahead there. Pad the small lead they have. And correct, here comes the tee getting run out. Harrison's going to look to add 3 and hopefully bring the score 18-10. Quick math. Very nice.
Here at San Diego State, we still are student before athletes. So we are student athletes, but student always comes first.
Did you read that off a card?
No.
You just thought of that right now? From the hip?
From the hip.
Because when I look at you, I think academics.
100%.
For sure.
Master's graduate.
True. Conversion is good. 18-10. The San Diego State University. Beautiful day here. Montezuma Mesa. Really looking forward to Chipotle after this. Just kidding, I'm not going there. Not since, the incident.
Maybe head over to OG's on campus.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds real nice.
Or if you're out there in San Diego, you want to come hang out with the San Diego State and GCU rugby teams, come to Woodstocks after the match.
Oh, a nice take there by GCU. Their kickoffs have been fantastic. Nice defense here on the fringe by San Diego State. May look to poach, nothing working.
San Diego State trying to match numbers on the outside here.
Fly half for Grand Canyon is a heck of an athlete. He is definitely putting people away.
San Diego State was a little high in defense.
Fatigue might be starting to play a bit of an issue. Nice run by the reserve prop. Sorry, don't have his name here. GCU making a lot of hard yards.
Ooh, good tackle there.
Penalty against San Diego State. Quick tap there for GCU, and look to dot it down. They're getting real close. And a turnover. Tough there.
Oh, that's disheartening.
That's tough.
They put in all that hard work, trekking down the field, just to come up short.
Referee having a little chat here with the boys. Definitely unhappy with something that's going on out there. Possibly the diving over that we've seen a couple times. Time back on. Harrison going to look to clear this one out. Hung up there, but does find touch.
Good leg right outside the 22.
Another bad line out there by San Diego State, giving GCU the ball in the attacking zone. Great line there by the 13.
Good steps inside.
He can't be stopped. Going to be a high tackle most likely. Yep, advantage being played. You know, if you can't win the line out and the ball gets turned over, you're under a lot of distress, and that's what we're seeing here. Look for GCU to put it down the corner. They have the men, and they find it there.
Go down.
Try GCU. 18-15. San Diego State pending the conversion. Just kind of all goes back to, you know, San Diego State had the ball in hand with a line out. Poor line out led to a turnover. Put them under a lot of pressure, and you know, you see there the GCU putting points on the board. Definitely in for a good finish here. Just about 18, maybe 20, depending on the referee's clock left in the game.
Fly half Brown doing most of the work for GCU this second half. Some good forward pack movement. Putting them down there.
Sizes up the posts.
And Avery has done it again.
Fantastic kick. And like Jim Nance, he says, "Hello, friends," and puts it through. That brings the score 18-17. San Diego State. You know, San Diego State was in the driver's seat there with the ball at the line out. Just kind of went to
getting a little complacent there on that defense.
You're right. Very nice restart there. Good contest in the air, but GCU manages to hold the ball. San Diego State doing a lot of catching and contact. They're able to put the man out of bounds. Definitely some angry parents on the other side. I heard that from here. Jeez. JK. Anyway,
Looks like we're going to have the ball is here with San Diego State for the line out. Really got to, this is the, those crunch times you really got to win your ball. And let the backs do their thing. There we are.
Great tip off the top. Oh, he had the 2-on-1. Just took it himself. Ball went back, play on.
And a kick right down the center. Don't know if they had advantage. Not really sure why he did that. There's the fly half Brown again.
Find him down, see if they can get him.
A good run by the scrum half. A lot of substitutions being made by San Diego State. About five of the new freshmen on the field. Got to make an impact.
And GCU.
Beautiful rugby. They're going to dot it down and take the lead. Good stuff by GCU. Fatigue might be playing a little bit of a factor. The tackles are getting high for San Diego State. 22-18, GCU.
The last 20 minutes just comes down to pure want to. San Diego State's going to have to dig deep here.
Got the replay up top for you. Just pace and nice awareness, able to put it down and give them the lead. 22-18 for GCU. He's been dynamite from the kick, especially from that side. Can't imagine him missing this one. Four-point lead. Just hangs up. Yeah, that wind picked up right when it went out. That keeps us at 22-18.
His legs could be a little tired from that line break he had.
He's been all over the pitch today. Definitely one of their best players on the field. Absolutely killing it out there.
We'll see on the restart here.
Definitely want to get a man up.
Good kick.
And ball's going to go out of bounds. Not on the full, though, so we'll have a line out to GCU.
Allowing the Aztecs to resettle here. And not straight.
So you need, if you're San Diego State here, you gotta win the line out. And they're actually going to take the scrum. Probably smart. They've been doing well there.
Yeah, this wind coming from the west to the east. Definitely playing a factor in lineouts in the kicking game in the second half.
Nice platform by San Diego State.
Peel it around to the right.
Big Jake Jorstad back at 8. The new prop they also have, Fonz Solis, brand new to rugby. This is also his first game.
Football crossover.
Nice run by the freshman.
Let's go!
And he might be, is he reaching?
And card is given.
I mean, you can only tackle high so many times to get away with it. Unfortunately for him, that might be the end of his day today.
Let him play.
Let the kids play.
Let him play, ref.
Frickin' heck. Said it once, said it 1,000 times. Can't leave this area without getting some points on the board, huh?
It is a must.
I'd like to give a shout out to Andrew Castle. I know you're watching out in North Carolina in the freezing cold. Definitely miss you out here. The voice of San Diego State rugby. Hopefully Orr and I are holding it down for everybody watching. Thanks again for tuning in. You're in for a great finish. I know that.
Follow us on Twitter at TVX Sports Video.
Let's go, State!
State may be forcing it a little bit there. Got a knock on by State. First by State, second by GCU, while playing the advantage. Look for State to put a lot of pressure on GCU in this scrum. Maybe even take the ball. That'd be the perfect scenario for them. GCU going to look to get a solid platform and then kick to clear.
Good
play. A nice defensive scrum. They're able to get the ball out. Most likely they're going to keep it in the forwards for a bit here on a box kick. High ball, not a lot of time to do much.
Good take by Ari Fling.
Right there. They got some. They definitely had some space out wide. Penalty. And State will look to put it in the corner. Definitely need to try at this point. Got to win this line out here. (22-18) for the visitors from
very important
Arizona.
line out here for Esmont Wardak. See if we can get this ball in.
Come on, boys.
And taken by GCU, the line out, letting San Diego State down this game. Kick to clear.
Straight out.
Again, you're putting San Diego State having to throw a line out. Hasn't been the best for them this second half. Great second half by GCU.
Outstanding defense. Great attack on offense, showing their skills.
Penalty on San Diego State. Had the man up in the air. Ball didn't come. GCU's going to look to, they're going to make a decision here. Going to either take the line out or the scrum. Most likely the line out. Had a good bit of that this second half.
Look for San Diego State to steal this here.
GCU doing the walk-in, line out. Kind of hard to mark that. Always see that work pretty well. Here's a quick one.
And stolen by San Diego State. Over the top. Good run, but he's by himself. San Diego State rallies. Over the back, Jake. Stays in. Jake Jorstad with the big hit up here. See if we can get some good forward ball, keep those legs moving.
She's got to roll away. They do. See that defense by GCU. They've done very well in this area. Austin's looking to calm the troops down. Don't get too ahead of themselves here. Still plenty of time. They'll look to reset here with the scrum. Can see more than maybe 5 minutes left in this game, coming down to the old wire, the proverbial wire, right? Is that the way you use that?
Yeah, let's see if we can clip this wire.
Ah, yep. Make sure to tune in next week, 1 p.m. kickoff time. #1 team in the country, St. Mary's, comes to San Diego to play the San Diego State.
Z. Good hit up by Ari flank.
Again, great defense by GCU. Real loose pass there.
Scrum down, San Diego State.
Yeah, I've been down here long enough. You can't really take the points. Would have, if you're going to do that, would have done that maybe 2-3 times ago. 22-18 GCU. Scrum down San Diego State. Definitely got to come away with a try here. Like we're saying, not a lot of time left on the clock. Nice scrum by San Diego State. Jake Jorstad, the 8. Great tackle. Very odd pass, but it gets the job done. Again, can't say enough the defense right now by GCU. San Diego State just needs to play within themselves here. They're knocking on the door.
Big pile up down near the goal line.
Looking for the try, looking for that line. And it's held up.
Come on!
Got under him there.
Outstanding defense by GCU here.
Electric atmosphere. So ball's still going to stay with San Diego State for the scrum. This is going to be, it's got to be it here. Last probably bit of play. What a fantastic way to open this D1A season for both San Diego State and GCU, putting on a great performance, both of these teams.
GCU pushing him back.
And look, they might have turned the ball over. There's the kick. Wow, great defense.
Front foot, Pride of La Mesa. Bucks one. Around the neck. Plenty advantage here.
Definitely got to go quick here.
Boys! Let's go, State! Let's go, boys. Punch it in.
Here we go, setting up the line out. Waning moments of this game, all coming down to this. Got to win the line out.
Push it in!
Look for maybe a short throw here. Maybe GCU not even go up. Stay on the ground and look to pull that line out down. We'll see. And that somehow works. Not the prettiest thing, but it gets the job done. San Diego State with ball in hand.
San Diego State looking like they're running sideways here. Nothing really attacking.
All alone.
Be there, support!
Flings it out wide to Trevor Jackson.
Gotta work, Tex!
GCU right over the ball. Again, diving over, tough. That was a tough, very close call there. That'll bring, amazing enough, GCU was playing that entire time with a man down.
Again, can't say enough about their defensive drives here.
Fantastic. Fantastic coaches that they have over there. Clearly a great program on the rise. They're definitely playing some great expansive rugby right now. Defense on full display. San Diego State going to look at, again, have to keep the ball in hand, not get too out of control.
Line out lost. GCU looking to clear. Jake Denny. Gets swallowed up by 2 men.
Oh.
And a
forward pass. And that it's getting real close here. We're going to have a scrum for GCU. Most likely, time could be out at this point.
San Diego State, big scrum here. Need a turnover and need to score points.
Oh,
and it is stolen. It is stolen by San Diego State. All by himself. The hooker still going.
Yeah, so penalty there for not releasing.
San Diego State needs to score points here.
This is definitely it. They're going to scrum. This will be the end of the game. What an ending here. Insane ending.
And it all comes down to this.
Nice. Like I said, not much time left here. Try will win the game for San Diego State. GCU does not want that to happen. They would love to walk out of here with a big win. And that could be it. And that is it.
That was full time. What an amazing game here.
Great stuff by GCU. Definitely heck of a game, heck of a program. They're really excited, as they should be, taking down number 10 team in the nation of San Diego State.
San Diego State might have some soul searching to do after this game.
You definitely see a couple things that let them down, the lineout being one of them, and just playing a little bit out of themselves at certain points in time. But, it's the first week of the season.
A lot of rugby left to be played.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can't take anything away from Grand Canyon University. They came to play. They were the better team today. Not much, fantastic game. Thanks again to everybody that that watched, bared with Oren and I.
TVX Sports, thank you very much for having us on today.
Like I said, big win, 22-18 for GCU.
GCU definitely was the toughest, most physical team out there today, and they wanted it more, and that always, usually 100% of the time,
and
makes you a winner.
Yeah, that's true. We were saying earlier, the thing that'll fail you first is your fitness. Fatigue definitely hit San Diego State pretty hard there in the second half. Not a great second half for San Diego State, a fantastic second half for Grand Canyon University.
The Antelopes definitely answered the call there.
They'll definitely look to rebound, and doesn't get any easier from this way out. Next week here you got St. Mary's. The following week you got Cal, two of the best programs.
Well, to be the best, you got to beat the best.
You know what? You're dead on, sir. You're dead on.
Definitely an uphill climb here for San Diego State, but we'll see if they answer the bell just like GCU did against them today.
Yep. Now on your screen here, you got the next 4 games: at home against St. Mary's, at home against Cal. Like we said, going to be 2 very, very physical, tough games against top competition. Then that gets us into 2 away games: February 10th at UC Davis, and February 17th.
The Tweez, dog.
That's right. And February 17th at UCLA. If you're a San Diego State supporter and you're near any of those games that are Davis or UCLA, please come out and support the boys. Again, big shout out to TVX for putting on a great program. We hope you enjoyed. Just
subscribe to their YouTube channel, Twitter account.
Yeah, you should. I am. I'm not even on Twitter. I might just get a Twitter right now. Can you do that? Does it take a lot of time to get a Twitter?
Know.
I don't think so. I don't know if I'm
not a Twitter guy.
I'm more of an IG guy. You got a lot of followers. We want to just shout out? What's your handle? You don't want to throw it out there?
Nah.
Are you a private account?
Yeah, I'm a private guy.
I'm not going to give mine.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean, I'm always up for followers, but
yeah,
anyway.
I could care less.
That's not true.
Very true.
I've seen you've slid into my DM once or twice.
Yeah, but we're friends.
On a daily.
But we're friends.
Oh, so it's not weird.
Yeah, it's not weird.
Oh, okay, that's true. But then, yeah, thanks again, guys. Signing off here from Montezuma Mesa, 22-18 Grand Canyon University over San Diego State. Thanks, everybody. Have
Roll
a great
State.
Saturday. Bye.
Catching some shots down there.